Today finds nearly 2/3 of parents support schools requiring masks for those unvaccinated. The Kaiser Family Foundation COVID-19 poll found that nationally, 63% of parents favored mandatory masking for unvaccinated children ages 5 to 17. The pollsters noted most of those interviews were conducted before the CDC's most recent data on the magnitude of the threat of the Delta variant. Two St. Louis County pediatricians are now joining the fight for mask mandates in some St. Charles County schools. News 4's Gabriela Vidal found out why these doctors are now getting involved.
If I had kids that were young enough to be in a K through 12 district, I would not send them to a school that didn't have a mask mandatory policy.
One of the many pieces of advice Hazelwood-based pediatrician Dr. Sharon Vermont shares with her clients.
We've had a lot of patients in our office get COVID, and luckily most of them have done really well. I mean, we have not lost any patients in our pediatric practice to COVID, but that doesn't mean it couldn't happen.
I've got a daughter who's a high risk with asthma, and it's like send her or don't send her. She wants to go back to school, but as a parent, I can't let her go back because of safety.
Tony Robinson's two children attend school in the Fort Zumwalt district. They are also two of Dr. Vermont's patients and worried the district won't make masks a requirement in the fall.
We were just there for a regular checkup, and my wife asked if she would write a letter, and she just said, yeah, right away. She was like, oh yeah, no problem, and wrote the letter.
And my letter basically said, this is a huge mistake. You're going to regret this.
Vermont and her husband, also a pediatrician, say they sent a letter to the district's board this week detailing their concerns. At the request of other St. Charles County families, they also sent the same letter to Francis Howell and Wentzville school districts. But all three districts tell News 4 they are not aware of the letter at this time.
We know that masks work. There are scientific studies that have been done that prove that masks work.
In St. Charles County, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.